Hey guys, Dave Cook here of daveanddawncook.com. I just wanted to go over a question I get asked quite often, and that's what network marketing should I choose? If you think about that, it's a very difficult thing to make sure that you're getting into the right opportunity. There are so many opportunities out there. The question is, which one is right for you? And that's really what it comes down to, is which one is right for you. If you're looking for quick money, it's very difficult in some of these businesses to make money quick, because what you're doing is you're building a downline, and as you're building that downline of people, that's where the real money comes into play, is later on. It's not so much in the upfront sales of the opportunity, it's later on, and that's when it can be somewhat explosive, is building that team. But let's just go back and look at which network marketing should you choose. The way I look at this, and I fell for some of the things in the past to where we got caught up in the hype of going off and saying, there was an opportunity out there and they dazzle the cars in front of you. You see all these other people that are making a huge sum of money out there. But for the most part, those are far and few in between. If you're looking at building something that's going to be long-term, there's a lot of opportunities out there, and there's a lot of opportunities out there that are very short-term. So it really comes down to what you're looking for. But the main thing is, when you're looking at choosing a business opportunity in network marketing, multi-level marketing, you want to make sure that the product stands by itself. And what do I mean by standing by itself? The product, if you were going to go buy a product, and let's just use juice for an example. If you're looking at some of these businesses and you're looking at distributing juice, the question really comes down to, would you go out and spend $130 per month to get 10% of your commissions on your lesser of your two legs? That's $130 per month per person, or say $250 per month, for two people. Would you go spend that kind of money if there wasn't a business opportunity backing it? The chances are you would not. So the question is, does a product stand by itself? Probably not. So what you want to look at is, if you have an opportunity in front of you, to go through and make sure that that product, you would buy it regardless of whether or not there's a business on the back end of it. And if you do have a business on the back end, excuse me, my camera is jumping all around here. That's the only problem with shooting videos in a car, and I don't really have this thing stable. But really it comes down to the business. Does it stand by itself? Juice, it's very difficult, because you can go into Walmart, as long as you're not looking at the high fructose corn syrup and things like that. We pretty much cut that out of our diet whenever possible. But there's so many ingredients in there. The product could be a great product, and I'm not knocking the product whatsoever. The question really comes down to, does the business make sense? And most of these companies, the business does not make sense, because they're not going to be around for the long term. Walmart, other companies are going to go off. They're going to have very similar products that could open within a matter of a month or 2 months after that initial launch. And the other thing is, maybe it's gold and silver. The question is, does it make sense to buy silver and gold coins, or does it just make sense to invest in gold, and so you're not having something shipped to your house? Does it really stand as a business? I don't think some of those businesses really stand on their own merits, because it's very difficult to get those people into the business to be able to look at paying a higher percentage than what you can do and go out and buy these things on the market. But we got into the same type of things in the past. We learned from experience, and you want to make sure that the product does stand by itself. Very little competition. Another thing to look at in network marketing is the company. Is the company stable? I fell for the ground floor opportunity in one of probably our second network marketing companies. and looking at this thing is probably going to go to the top. And it's a great product, there's no doubt about it. But the question is whether people are going to spend $100 per month for something that they can go buy in a store. And then what happens is it gets duplicated. Other people come up with the same type of product, and it could be within a month or 2 months, your business is suffering because there's a new product, and so many people in network marketing will jump ship to go from one to another. So what we found is going through and making sure that we're in a company that the product, number one, stands by itself. The company's been around for a long period of time. Like I said, I always thought I'd get into a company where it's a ground floor opportunity to where you can make the money. It's not the case. It's very difficult to get into those markets without someone else coming in. But let me back up. It's all based on the product. So if something is duplicatable, somebody will come out with another product that is very similar within the next few months, and you're going to be suffering in that business. And the question is that business going to be around 3 years, 5 years from now? Because you put in all your effort into the first couple of years, and 3 to 5 years when you're expecting to get these residual incomes coming in, that's where it becomes very difficult because the company's not there anymore. That's the point I'm trying to make. So you want to make sure that you are with a company that has a third-party information. They have a reputable company. They have that third-party information like I just mentioned, and the product stands alone. If it doesn't stand alone, then chances are it's not a business opportunity you want to look at. I'm trying to think of some other scenarios here. You know, anything to do with if there's no, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of these schemes out there to where they don't really have a good product backing it, that's the thing to be leery about. If you're just looking at passing out brochures or vouchers for vacation, some of these things, you don't really know that much about the company. We actually did a lot of research on the last network marketing company that we joined, and we love it. The company's been around for quite a few years. They've got a product out there that is unmatched in the industry. No one is going out and duplicating this product and service because it took so long to develop that the market is already gone for the most part. I don't want to say the market is gone because we're only at like 2 to 3% penetration right now. But it's so difficult to get into this business for someone else to try to duplicate this process and the service that we offer. So that's the things you want to look at in regards to choosing the right network marketing opportunity. Maybe that made sense to you, maybe it didn't. If you're looking at exploring something yourself and you want to learn what we're working on, feel free to contact us. We'd be more than happy to enlighten you. We're not into pushing anyone into a business. It's got to be right situation for you. It's got to be the right product and the right service. But just feel free to contact us and we'll try to point you in the right directions. Hopefully that was informative, guys, and make it a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.